Hello, AP Bio folks working at home today. Today's going to be a little bit different class. You have a really short video to start you off, and then you're going to be heading outside to do some observation. Really, observation is where all good science starts. And so as we begin our study of living things this year, I want you to actually get outside and spend some time observing some real living things. And like I mentioned yesterday, we're focusing this first unit on plants because you're going to be looking at a plant specifically today. So I started off with this quote, which is one of my favorites from Henry David Thoreau. I went to the woods because I wished to live deliberately, to front only the essential facts of life and see if I could learn what it had to teach, and not, when I came to die, discover that I had not lived. I like that quote because I think we all get so busy and things move so fast and there's so much going on that we forget to take time just to stop and look around. And so what I'm going to ask you to do today is to go and spend some time outside looking around. You are going to have some things to write down and record as you do that, but mostly I really hope that you take some time just to look around you and look at the plants and anything else that you might happen to notice and just enjoy being outside. We're lucky because today is a beautiful day. So the assignment is attached on the Google Classroom post. You're going to head outside. The only really important thing is that you find somewhere that has plenty of plants around. It could just be your backyard. You can look at plants in a garden. You can look at different types of plants in your yard, preferably not things that have recently been cut off by the lawnmower, but plants in your yard, plants in a ditch by the roadside, if you have a park down the street that you want to walk to, anything like that. You can complete this nature journaling activity directly in the Google Doc on the Google Classroom post. But if you are going somewhere where you won't have Wi-Fi and you don't want to use your data, you can also just open the Google Doc before you leave, screenshot the pictures, some pictures of the questions you need to answer, and then you can write your journal just on a notebook page. Take a picture of the notebook and then upload your picture. There's no need to retype all of that. Even if you do bring your device outside with you to type directly in the Google Doc, you will still need some paper because I'm going to ask you to do some sketching. And I do want you to actually sketch the plant, not just take a picture of it, because sketching forces you to look at things really closely and pay attention to all the details. So you need to bring some paper and something to write with and your phone or your device with so that you can see the questions that you need to do. When you finish, you will eventually be turning this in, but you'll see on the Google Doc there are some post-journaling questions. You don't need to complete those while you're outside, but they'll need to be completed afterwards. And a lot of those questions start to connect the plant that you're looking at outside with some of the content that we're learning in this unit. So those are things we're going to come back to later this week. So the entire journal and post lab needs to be completed and turned in by Friday via Google Classroom. So feel free to email me if you have any questions. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy your time outside today.